Hey everyone, this is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we love to hear your comments, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Just ran into a situation that made me think of why smaller junk removal companies can do things that bigger companies can't do. And what it was is Waste Management recently bought the transfer station that we use probably the most. Wouldn't you say, Joe?
Yes.
Okay. So the woman that runs the kiosk or the shack or whatever where the scales are, she locked herself out. Now, it's Waste Management's policy that everything gets put on a scale, and there is no other way to do business. Now, that's because they have thieves and all kinds of stuff that happen, and so they run that way because people will take advantage of that. The problem is when something like this happens, they are stuck because of policies and the way things are written up. Their book says this is how we do business. Someone like me, if I owned that transfer station, I'd go, okay, man, it's $30 a pop, no matter what. On the end of the day, I know that I'm going to cover my tonnage. But they can't do that because of thieves and other things, I'm sure, regulations, all that kind of stuff. And it's the same thing in junk removal. For instance, I feel me and Joe can give better service than Junk King or the big, 8100 you've got junk. And the reason is because we own this business, and the first thing on the agenda is customer care, customer service, customer. And so that is going to be much more real to the people that it absolutely affects, from not only as a salary end, but as a business owner. And we are just going to take care of people. That's the other thing that we don't have to deal with. We don't have to deal with franchise fees. We don't have to deal with 8100 or Junk King saying this is the way we do business. And so that allows us a lot more room to make things happen when things don't actually work out right.
Yeah, because we can write our own policy.
That's right. And it can change from day to day, job to job.
That's right.
Sometimes we've gone in where they've said, oh, that ain't good enough, and we know they're around the corner. We come up with another price and say, how does that fit you? And we wind up getting the job when other companies won't do that.
That's right.
All right, man, I just wanted to touch base on that. Man, bright and early, we have a job, a repeat customer. And we're going to go ahead and hit it. And the last few times that we've done them, we've had a lot of things to repurpose, so we don't know what to expect, but here we go. Morning, Joe.
Good morning.
First job of the day.
That's right.
And most of it's going to be repurposable.
Yes, and it's a repeat customer.
A repeat customer. Third time
Third time
is a charm.
is a charm, and sadly they're moving out of state, so.
That's okay. Well, maybe we'll make a connection with their realtor.
That's right.
That's right. So let's get this day done. All right, man. We are done with that job. And most of it is going to be good for garage sale donations, etc. And so that's what we're doing now. We don't miss a beat when it comes to making the most out of our work. And how we do that is through garage sales. That company rocks, by the way. Hey, Joe, what are we doing?
Going through stuff.
Yep. There's a lot of that repurposable stuff here,
A lot.
including this bed here. That's the second very nice queen situation that we've gotten in 2 days. Yesterday we got a queen bed that never been slept in.
That's right.
Brand spanking new $700 bed.
Yep, that's right.
We will repurpose that. And this came out of a very, very clean home.
Yes, and there's a lot of Rubbermaid.
Lots of stuff.
Yep.
So this is what we do for our side gig for Gary and Joe. to do the things that we love to do, right, Joe?
That's right.
Yep. And it doesn't come out of the bottom line. It's a different bottom line.
Absolutely.
So while Joe is over there doing her thing, believe it or not, out of that whole load, and there was a blemish on this bed, otherwise we'd sell it as a bed. That's all that's left. 3 bags in the bed frame. Not bad, huh, Joe? So this is what we do when we get mattresses that are literally perfect shape. Excuse the shadow. We either donate them or put them up online and sell them. The Salvation Army, Goodwill, places like that do not take them. But guess what? Marketplace has a whole market for them, especially if they're not bed bugs, and these are not. We've inspected, and they're in great shape. There's no blemish to it. It's like new. So that's what we do. That's our side hustle. And then also our side hustle is garage sales. So we just got through unloading our load, and I'd say 70% wound up being either donatable or reusable or sellable. And so we're done with that, and we've got some time on our hands. And so we're fixing to go out and put out signs. This is one thing you can do to improve your business and to improve your visibility throughout your community and other communities. So we're going to start local and start putting those out, and then start putting them in other people's communities as well. That way we'll be noticed. It's kind of like the truck thing, right? So when you're driving around and you have letters on your truck, you make an impact, and you don't even see it all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've got a call, and a couple of weeks ago I saw your truck, took a picture of it, now I'm calling, I'm ready for a junk removal, and we're ready to help, right? And so that works all the time. Well, these signs, it's the first year that we're doing it, but these signs are going to have the same type of impact whenever. How many billboards do you see in a day? And how many do you see that have your famous lawyers in your area, or the garage guy here? Man, I don't know, he must have 500 billboards throughout the state. The point is, it's top of mind awareness. TOMA is what it's called in radio and TV. Top of mind awareness makes a difference. So the reality is, I don't know when or how those signs will make an impact, but I believe they will make an impact. They will bring business in, and they'll keep us, like I said, TOMA, top of mind awareness on people. When they do start searching, they'll go, yeah, I remember their signs on the side of the door. So it's something to remember, something to do, and it's not all that expensive. I know some folks like me last year were struggling, and it's about $400, a little less. All right, man, we got the first 25 in here, and something that we have to deal with is that the ground is very hard. Welcome to the desert. It's really, really hard, even though it's rained. So I've got this screwdriver and this hammer. Once I mark the differences, I'll poke that down and then set those in. Should be easy peasy. Let's see how it rolls. And that's the way it rolls. That's 4 or 5 already. So we're getting them out. Hey, Joe! If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. We're putting them out, aren't we, Joe?
Yeah.
There's one there, and then we put one way down at the corner. Look at Joe go. Way to go, Joe! Some of this ground has been really easy, like that. And some of it has been, all of a sudden, man, we get rock. All right, man, business is a very interesting world. You've got to do the things that are uncomfortable. In fact, I would compare it to The old saying is, your character is what you do when nobody's looking. Whether or not you steal or you rip somebody off because they can't tell that they've been ripped off, or they never find out that it's you and you do it anyway, that's your character. It's not what you show everybody else. It's what you do when nobody else is looking. That's your character. You could be in church on Sunday and watch porn for 6 days out of 7, and that would be your character, not the one day at church. Well, business is very much like that. It's what you do when nobody's looking. It's going out there and posting signs. Like your character, your business is what you do when nobody's looking. So what are you doing when nobody's looking? That's a question that only you can answer. Without a doubt, that my character is good, but it needs improving. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to make an improvement every step of the way that I can. I'm not happy with where I'm at. With each passing day, each passing week, each passing month, and every year, it is my goal to get better at business, better at junk removal, better at my services, better at providing the best experience for customers I possibly can. So that's what I strive for. Every company has to come to a conclusion on what they want out of business. I hope that helps. This is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. Give us a call. We can help.